welcome. I'm Art Woman. I have an account on Wattpad. I am an official Wattpad member. I've been on there for years, and I'm pretty kind of I have bits and books and got my books critiqued and all that. And I started to do something different. I want to do something, just new and fresh. So I'm gonna just jump right in it. What I'm gonna be doing is reacting to authors' books. So these authors, they can be very popular. They can be undiscovered, um, or just any author out there who would like someone to read their work and see what their thoughts on it. My thoughts is mostly going to be, as far as my reaction, is mostly going to be how I feel as a reader. Um, if you are a Wattpad member, if you own Wattpad, I also do reviews, and that's on my Wattpad account. If you're not familiar with Wattpad, I will make a video soon explaining Wattpad and what's it about. But I'm gonna just dive right into this book. So there's this book called Zanilla. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's around 1,000 reads. It has and this is by an author, Heart of Emotion, and I will show you. First of all, we're gonna start off with the cover. So while I'm looking at the cover, I don't know anything about this book, the story. This is my first time actually reading. I like it to be my first time. It's my first time actually being able to read this book. So this reaction just off me for the off the first. Okay. So so there's this girl. She has these I don't know. I don't want to say anything that some sticks in her hand. First thing I'm getting a very what you call it, martial arts vibe from this cover, and the woman on the cover is very beautiful. Does it stand out? Most definitely. It does stand out to me. Um, so I'm gonna look at, does it reflect the title? So basically, if you don't know what I'm going by, I want to make sure I'm able to cover everything that's requested. Um, because when am getting requested for reviews from Wattpad, I have my own book on Wattpad, as you can see here, where if you go and you search my name, you will see it. And on a particular, I'm going by this scale here. So what I'll do, I'm going to scroll down to the reaction vid step guide. And I'm going to go by this because it helps me make sure that I cover everything I need to cover when I'm reacting to this book. So does the cover stand out? Does it reflect the title? And is it nice and clear? Zanilla is like to me a name of a woman, or it don't have to be woman, but just a name of someone. So I think it definitely reflects the title. And then this Zanilla kind of gave me a vanilla vibe. So I'm like, okay, the cover is kind of like a vanilla-y what you call it, type color of the cover. So that's kind of nice. It's nice and clear. From what I'm seeing, it's pretty nice and clear. What I mostly look for as far as it being nice and clear is, can I read the title, and can I read the author's name on the book cover, and can I read the title on the book cover? And those are clear. The woman is clear. So yes, I really like it. Very, very different colors. So let's go to our next step, and that would be to look at the blurb. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing this right, but it's Bea Zanilla is a beautiful lady. She is devoted to her parents and the only child. She grew up in a lecherous way. Luxurious or lecherous. I'm sorry. One thing about me, before I dive into the reactions, I'm not really good at pronunciation. So this is why please don't go fully off how I'm reading it, or I might stumble on things a lot. Uh, but I'm pretty sure that's luxurious way. One day, a tragedy happens, which makes her change her identity. Now, right there, let me just stop, because that right there really puts me in. Like, changing her identity. Okay, let's see. Sean Qua. I'm not gonna. A mysterious person who lends a hand when Zanella had no place to live, but has a hidden agenda. So this person, the hidden mysterious person who lends a hand when Zanella has no place to live. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes, like, when you read too fast, you don't get it. I mean, for me, I don't capture it when I read it fast, so I gotta go back and read it for myself. Go back and read. Will they both fall in love, or will they leave each other broken? A Chinese romantic historical novel. So right now is titled to the genre. As far as the genre is a historical fiction, and as you also see that there's romance in this. I'm not really familiar with historical fiction. So the Zanella must it's a historical figure. I'm guessing. Cause I'm not familiar with the I'm familiar with a little bit of the Chinese culture, but not all of it. But just from reading this blurb, and I think it would be kind of interesting for her to lose for something. My whole thing is I want to know what happened to make her feel like she had to change her identity, and then how things will go when she moves into this other place, to this person's place. So I really like that, because it gives me a chance to guess. Like, so now we're gonna go into the chapter. Now, so I'm gonna give thoughts on the character, the scenery, fluency, what I like about the overall chapter. So I'm go ahead and click read. So we're gonna go right to. I like to do the prologue too, because I don't want to get confused jumping to the first chapter. So we're gonna scroll, and we're gonna go to the prologue. Hold on. So we're gonna start off with the prologue. The prologue is seem pretty long. So I'm gonna just go ahead and read it. We're only gonna really focus on the first chapter, but I want to read the prologue because I want to get. It helps me get a little bit ready for the first chapter. Zanilla. Once again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. We in the great Muview. Upon the forest floor lies trees of yesteryear, fallen in storms long forgotten. The seasons have become. The seasons have been harsh. The seasons have been harsh, stripping away the bark and outer layers, yet stripping away the barks and outer layers, yet rendering them all the more beautiful. They have the appearance of driftwood, twisted in patterns. It might once have been filled with birdsong and animals that roamed, but now it was ages past its former glory. In the forest there is a sense of kinship with the flora, of an ancient soul. From simple seed with mud, water, and sun comes all the herbs helping generations. It was discovered by Zane Ling. Every week I come to pluck bar grass to make medicine for Macu. Macu is Macuin is the best mother anybody can ask for. She has been ill since childhood. She got married to Florin Quinn in a young age. They were so in love with each other. Still now, I wish I found a love like that. So now it says flashback. You know what, dear? I want to die together with your father. She will always tell me that. I don't know why she says that after all. Am I not her daughter? Nina is my best friend, and also a cousin from my mother's side. My mother is the last born of two siblings, a brother and a half sister. Nina Yang Ming, last born. Juju uncle. I look back and see that she is standing with her hands on her waist looking angry, with Bio and Azira, our personal maids. Can you just keep shut and let me focus? I scold, and turn to continue my work of plucking the grass. She snorts. Nina, Nina, Nina. What would I do with you? I mumble quietly in a way that she will not miss it. Someone smacks me on my bum. I turn back and it's her. I laugh at her angry expression. Of course, it would be her. After we gather the herds we need, we are back on our way to the manor, while laughing, joking, and teasing each other. I see Shamfun running towards us. Shamfun is a guard in our manor, or more specifically, he is my personal guard. We are close, almost friends. We grew up together. His father and mother were brought by Franquin as slaves when his Martwin was pregnant with him. I learned that from my Quinn. Milady, you can't go home. I stand looking at him puzzled as he stands in front of me. I can see that the other girls are wearing the same look on their face like me. The master has ordered me to protect you, he says so fast with anxiety. His face is red and he is breathing hard. What? What do you mean? No, I need to go. I quiver and start running towards our beautiful manor without knowing or fearing what I am going to meet or encounter. I barge inside. All the guards are on the ground covered with blood. I glance around and see Mama, her back on the wall, throat sliced. I walk to her, my legs feeling heavy. I squat near her. Mama! Mama! Tears falling from my eyes painful as I hug her tightly. My parents. I disengage from the hug. I stand up bravely, but I suddenly lose my strength before I fall back. I feel my hands support me. I will take you, miss, Shamfro says quietly. We walk up to the big hall, past the corpse of our dead ones. I see my parents and run to them. They are on the floor covered in blood. I suddenly can't support my own weight and fall on my knees. Shamfo holds me close to him, whispering in my ear that everything will be alright. I can hear his words, but my mind is not at all registered them. I can hear his words, but my mind is not at all registering them. Registering. My pronunciation. Okay. Registering them. Got you. Okay. I can't believe what I am seeing. My parents are gone in a blink of an eye. I ask myself many times if I am dreaming or not, but I know I am not dreaming. Flashes of our little family starts to fly across in my mind. My eyes begin to feel heavy. Am I dying, Franklin? Am I going? I feel myself stand before my eyes close. I know it might be a bit bad, but I will try to improve it. Oh. Oh, that's not. I'm sorry. That's not part of it. Um, if you're not familiar with Wattpad, these are what they call author's notes. Sometimes they be a chapter full of author notes. Sometimes be author notes in the beginning. They say in some towards the end of the story. And see as to for votes, comments, and share. A little bit more information. Okay, that's the prologue. Let's go to the first chapter. Zanilla's POV, point of view. Point of view. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. I wake up laying on an invisible floor. I stand up quickly, all emotions are occupying me. I'm trying to picture this invisible, floor. Because it's scenery, so I'm trying to pull into the scenery of where she's at. How my mind sees it, it's like the floor is kind of like made, kind of like glass. You can like see right through it. Um, visible floor. I'm trying to figure out what a visible floor. There's no floor. Okay. Maybe like glass floor. Or I could see right through the floor, or it's like give it a color, but then you can see right through it, so that it's still a floor there. Let's see. I see blood flowing from a hill far away. I run towards it with all my strength. Whose blood is this? Why is it floating there? I see blood flowing from a hill far away. And she runs. I feel like I'm picturing a cool action scene right now. Like, okay, she wakes up on this floor, like you can see right through it, and then she's like, oh no, there's like this heel and blood is going, and she's just running. So I really like that. I really like that. I keep running and running, trying my best to reach the hill. The position the blood looks like the position the position of the position of the blood looks like the more I run, the farther it is. I feel you. I feel you. I try and fall down. I said I try. I trip and fall down, scraping my knee, and I once again see blood. But this time, it is my blood which is falling from my scraped knee. I shout and shout at the top of my voice with the hope that someone can help me, but it turns out to be futile, utterly useless. I think maybe more description. I trip down and fall. I trip and fall down, scraping my knee. Maybe so I trip and fell to my knees when or some type of emotion here. Like I feel blood. I felt like a scrape. I feel like something gashed against my knee, cutting through my skin. I um put my hand on my knee and I looked up and there was blood liquid. Red liquid, because blood seemed to be used a lot. But kind of describe the blood. Say that it's a red liquid or something like that. Give me a little bit more description so I can really capture um the whole scenery, her whole everything that she's doing. I can really capture that and feel it and see it. From my critique, if I know what the author is trying to say here, but there's a lot of words that are used a lot, and it needs to be more description so I can kind of feel how the character feel. Cause that's like the show, not tell. You telling me, but I want you to show me now, okay? I see my parents in front of me. They are crying and mumbling incoherent things, but I, of course, can't hear what they are saying because their voices is barely audible. I stand up with my full determination and walk up to them. I try to touch them, but before I can reach them, they fly back and away from me like they are wind, like they are not even present there and are only present in my imagination. I walk up to them again, but they faded away. So she fell. Let's see. Scrape my knee. Okay, I was gonna say, did she describe like how difficult it was, or like how it felt to get up because her knee is in a little pain from being scraped. Um, but she said it with full determination. Um, something something black underneath me begins to turn me around. My head feels like it's spinning. I am feeling like I will faint anytime now. I can hear my parents wailing and mumbling. Lady Ba, Lady Bear, Lady. I'm gonna say Lady because I don't know how to pronounce their name. Lady, Lady. Someone, somebody is calling me from a. Is it Chu Fing? Yes, this voice belongs to him. Does this mean that I am alive? Why am I still alive? For what reason? Lot of questions flowing in my mind which are all rhetorical. I sit up swiftly without even opening my eyes and feel an excruciating headache. Now describe that headache, because is it pinching? Is it thriving? Like I want to feel it. I want to feel what this character feels. Are you alright? Trunful asks. If people can hear my, if people could hear emotions, I am almost hearing his anxiety in his voice. Even though I am anything but fine, I still nod. He sighs, most probably with relief. I fall back. I fall back on the bed due to my pain. I open my eyes gingerly. I see I am in an obscure place. I am not in our manor and my parents. Wait, my parents? I see the young and handsome face of Chamfoon, who was kneeling at the floor of the bed in which I was sleeping. I stood up. My legs still lay on the bed. With a little hesitation and fearing his answer, I asked, "Where are my parents?" He doesn't say anything. "Where are my parents, Chamfoon?" I repeat my question, but this time it is more intense. He swiftly. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to get to the scenery. Now she's in the bed. Oh, so she must have been dreaming. Okay. Where am I? I asked another question, finally figuring that he won't answer my previous one. I hear a manly voice coming from the right direction of the room. Wow, now I can picture out the room. There is a small bed with which I was sitting on, a small stool and a mirror by the left side of the bed, and a narrow exit in the right direction. There's a table and 4 chairs in the middle of the room. I could see that your foxy. Wait, let me pause it. I really like that description right there. Great description. I love it. I could see that your foxy lady doesn't know how to be grateful, the voice says. I turn towards the voice. A tall, handsome man is leaning against the door. His hair is long and black, flat on his back and covered in a white cloth. Who is he? My mind once again questioned, but this time I don't say the question out loud. No, it's not like Chanfu was about to defend me, but the man rudely interrupts him. I know. I guess I should take my leave, but explain everything to her so that she wouldn't be a muddle, he says, showing a lot of attitudes and assault to me at the same time. Wait, what? Did he just assault me? Am I muddled now? I want to throw something at him, and I want that something to be heavier than me. I want to break all his white pretty teeth with my bare hands. Woo! Wait. Let me reread this unsub. Let me read this up. I know. I guess I should take my leave, but explain everything to her so that she wouldn't be a muddle. Let me read it again. I know. I guess I should take my leave, but explain everything to her so she wouldn't be a muddle. Woo! I like it. He leaves. I face Shanfu, who was on his knees. Explain. I ordered in a serious voice, getting annoyed and angry. After an hour explaining everything about how I got here, how that immortal Chanku helped me, and that I slept for about 2 weeks, I am surprised and have more questions. My parents, I asked, but I am worried about them. I asked because I am worried about them. I went back and buried them, but I am still yet to put the monument in the ancestral hall, he answers. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing things wrong. But why? I asked, tears flowing from my eyes. It's your right, even though the scars are still after you. But it's dangerous to go out, and they have surrounded the manor, he says, still unable to move my eyes. He says, still unable to meet my eyes. I guess the scars are the name of the gang who killed my parents. What? Who the hell do the scars think they were? I will still go to the manor. My parents' monument is mine as well as my parents' right. I quickly stand up and start walking towards the entrance. He holds up his hand to block me. My angry eyes meet his own. I can see he is really worried, but I still have to do this. I can't let the scars scare me. My lady, you can't do this. They will kill you because the scars are merciless, he says with distress in his tone. What do you mean by they are merciless? I don't care. I'm not the one to be afraid of them, I say, livid at his answer. I have a plan, he says with a reassuring smile. Let's just say, cause the character, I really like the characters. I like the main character. She seems to have this strong attitude. In a good way, like a good attitude about her, you know. And what I like about the overall chapter. I really like the chapter because I like how it really came from planned out. You know, I like the fact that I didn't even know that. I think I have to see about the author, but was she dreaming? I have to ask the author. Was she dreaming in the beginning? Because then she wakes up in this bed and she's in this place like, okay, like where am I? My parents, these people. So now it's like, I don't know, but there be some action going on where it's gonna be some fighting or some hunting or some, revenge or what. But I get really excited about action because I like action. So I really like that. So that's gonna wrap it up for my reaction to this book. It's called Zanilla. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Zanilla, Zanilla, by Heart of Emotion. Thank you.